Hey everyone, and welcome back to Echoes Past. For today's episode, we've got a very special guest with us, a name that's just massive in classic literature. We're talking about a story filled with the raw power of nature and one captain's all-consuming obsession. And today, thanks to the magic of this special podcast, we're thrilled to speak with the legendary great white whale himself, Moby Dick. Thanks so much for joining us. We're all really eager to hear your side of this classic tale.
I am not sure how we are doing this, but thanks for giving me this unique opportunity.
It really is amazing to speak with you. So, Melville's novel. It has captivated people for ages, and so much of it revolves around Captain Ahab and his total obsession with you. Can you take us back? From your point of view, what were those first encounters like with Ahab and his ship, the Pequod?
That ship, the Pequod, had a different feeling. I sensed a potent darkness in Ahab, like a focused tempest meant for me. It's a hard truth I've come to know. Such fierce obsessions can blind men to everything else.
That really paints a picture. Thinking about that pivotal moment, the one everyone knows, when Ahab lost his leg. In that instant, was it a deliberate attack, an act of pure self-defense, or simply one of the inherent dangers of the whaling trade?
Life's instinct to defend itself is only natural. For a man like Ahab, though, it became something more, a personal vendetta. He didn't just see an event, he saw a calculated enemy in nature's raw might. Humans often assign a will, a purpose, to the impersonal forces that shape their lives.
That sounds very familiar. Humans can really project so much. So after that, Ahab's quest for revenge, it's just all-consuming in the book and drives everything towards that tragic end. When it came to that relentless pursuit, did it make sense? Does a concept like revenge even mean anything in your world?
Revenge is truly a destructive human feeling. It primarily harms the one who holds it. The sea operates on cause and effect, not an overwhelming need to retaliate. Ahab's pursuit was at its core a battle with himself, a conflict that ultimately led to the demise of all around him.
Ahab's obsession with revenge was all-consuming. The novel really digs deep into morality, too. Looking back at everything that happened with Ahab and his crew, how did you see the rights and wrongs of it all, if that even applies?
When one man's obsession becomes everyone's compass, and that compass points to ruin, morality gets lost at sea. The Pequod became a world where one man's warped sense of justice drowned out basic truths about life and living together.
It's true, that kind of singular focus can be so destructive. But amidst all that darkness, Melville gives us characters like Ishmael, and his bond with Queequeg really stands out. It's like a different way of looking at life, more about empathy and connection. Did you sense any of those qualities, those different kinds of humanity, on the Pequod?
Yes, even in the face of Ahab's rage. The bond between Ishmael and Queequeg was a clear sign that human connections can endure, even when the world around them is collapsing. It's a valuable lesson. Humanity's best often shines brightest in those simple, shared moments.
It's a striking contrast. You know, you're often seen as this huge symbol, nature's untamable power, maybe even evil for some, or just something totally mysterious. How do you see yourself in the grand scheme of things?
I am what I am. No more, no less. Humans see in me what they bring with them, their fears, their questions. Maybe I'm just a mirror to what is in your own hearts, and to the parts of the world you can't quite tame or understand. The real challenge is how you face that.
That's a great way to put it, a mirror. So through all those intense, dramatic encounters with Ahab and his crew, what did you learn, or what stands out to you, about human beings, about our nature?
Humanity is like a vast ocean of possibilities, capable of incredible vision and terrible blindness. Ahab shows how an unchecked will can lead to ruin. But Ishmael's survival demonstrates that there's also resilience, a chance to learn from the wreckage. Chasing one thing at the cost of everything else? Humankind often goes down that path.
That's so true. And the end of the novel, the tragic destruction of the Pequod and nearly everyone on board. Do you see that as the inevitable outcome of Ahab's obsession or just fate?
When you fight so hard against the way things truly are, a storm is bound to come. This isn't mere fate, but the unavoidable result of a chosen destructive path. Ultimately, every action has consequences. Nature and life itself have their own checks and balances.
That's a powerful way to put it. This discussion has been truly fascinating, and it certainly gives us all a lot to reflect on about what drives us, our own moral compass, and indeed, how we react to the events that shape our lives. Before we let you go, is there one final thought or reflection you'd like to leave with our listeners?
Perhaps just this. I hope my perspective has indeed shed a different light on this tragic human story. Thank you for this unique opportunity.
The opportunity and the insight have been all ours. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. The story and lessons of Moby Dick truly help to inspire us to build a better understanding and positive future with the people and world around us. Thank you for joining us today. We'll catch you next time on Echoes Past.